So Doug said this morning, all he has to tell you guys is you can go back and watch the film from week 3. Instead, he can just leave it at that.
It's pretty accurate. We got a lot of work to do against Houston, obviously. Had our ups and downs against Houston since I've been here, but it's a new us. It's a new team. It's a good challenge for us. They got a really good quarterback right now. Their O-line is playing well. Got 2 good running backs. So it's a good team that we're facing this week, and we got to make sure we're on our P's and Q's.
Weeks later, do you look back and you say it was an avalanche of miscues, or were there tangible things they did to exploit you guys?
We just, we correct our mistakes. We look at what we did. It's never about what another team does. Yeah, they got good players, and they make great plays as well, but we also got to look at the mistakes that we've made and, go back and just correct all those and, get better coaching, whatever, plays, whatever it is. We correct all that, move forward, and get ready for the team that we're playing.
Stroud week 3 versus Stroud this past week. How have you seen him?
Stroud, man, he's playing really good. He's playing lights out right now. Really good quarterback. Just watching tape, he's been throwing some bombs. I was watching Tampa. He had one. He just from the 50, he just stood there and just dumped it right there in the corner of the end zone. But he's a great player. He's doing his thing right now, so we got to make sure we get back there, stop the run, obviously, to be able to get rush opportunities against him. But hell of a player, so it's going to be a good challenge for us.
I think what's interesting, too, is their offensive line has kind of been patchwork together. They've had guys in and out. What have they done to still create that consistency, or is it all him in the pocket?
When you got a great quarterback like that, they're playing well up front. They're obviously blocking well for him to sit back there and make great throws. But there you got Tunsil and Titus. Those are 2 great offensive linemen. They're playing well, play well together. They put Titus at guard, so them playing on that side together, they're really good. And we just got to come ready to go.
I think what's been interesting, well, that's a picture. You like the picture? Yeah. What's been interesting has been that they have not run the ball well when Dameon Pierce has been in the lineup, but now they've been running it well with Singletary these last 3 weeks. Why?
Can't tell you, to be honest. They're both really good backs. We've had issues with Dameon last year. I think he's a really good back, and obviously Singletary is a really good back. Both two-headed monster back there. They got a good backfield. Quarterback, O-line, they got it all right now. So, like I said, great challenge ahead of us. We got to make sure we stay on top of our film, our preparation, and it's going to be a big game, a huge game for us, huge game for both teams this week.
Being from Texas, have you heard a lot of the hype from out there about being from Texas? Have you heard, that the Texans have been the talk of everybody, it sounds like?
Not really. You go to Houston, everybody in Houston loves the Texans. You go to Dallas, everybody loves the Cowboys. Everybody in Texas loves the Cowboys in general. But you go to Houston, everybody in Houston's loyal to their teams. The Texans, the Astros, the Rockets. That city is a very loyal city to their teams. I got a lot of family in Houston, so they always rocking with the Texans until I come to town. But it's all love. I got a lot of love for the city of Houston, all my family out there. But it is what it is. Houston Texans, it's all good.
Last one from me. Obviously, you noted the history against this team. Lost 10 of the last 11. What was the conversation after that win last year, and can you carry it over to this week's matchup?
We don't look at last year. It is what it is right now. We're coming off a great game against a division opponent, and we got to have that same mindset as we did last week going into this game. Like I said before, they're a great team that we're playing against this week. So we got to make sure our prep is on point and make sure our minds and our body is ready to go. So it's gonna be a heavyweight fight.